yourself. You're sitting there on my chair. I'm staring at you. You don't even notice. Should've told you straight away. You don't have to be afraid anymore. I know you haven't noticed.
What's up everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, I'm Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today's video. Hope you'll stick around and subscribe. On my channel I love sharing tons of cleaning motivation, mom motivation, and all things homemaking videos. And in today's video I'm going to be sharing a cozy nighttime clean with me, and we're getting started by making some dinner. I was making some taco soup and I just had it on the stove so that way Waverly could eat it before she went to bed, and then me and my husband could have it later when he got home. And I've shared this recipe before on my channel, so it's super easy, super simple. I just cook some ground beef and then I add minced onion into it, and then I just add a thing of corn, kidney beans, black beans, pinto beans, and then a can of diced tomatoes, and then diced tomatoes with green chilies. And then once the meat is all cooked, I go ahead and I add in a little bit of my taco seasoning, and we usually split up our taco seasoning into 2 mils because it's too strong if it's more than that, so that's what we end up doing. So I just did a little bit with it just to kind of give the meat a little bit more flavor, and then I did season the whole thing with it as well. And then I also just add a can of water. I just measure it that way, just using like the diced tomatoes can, just a can of that. And then I just add salt and pepper, and then I also add a little bit of chili pepper. So that's kind of how I make it. And then I just like bring it to a boil and let it simmer for a little bit just to kind of get it everything mixed in and have the flavor soak in.
Up on the hill, on her way to the mill, proud and all out. But where are you now?
I also drain all of my beans and corn before I put them in, and I like to rinse the beans as well just to get that like coating off, but the corn I just drain it and then throw it in. But that's what I always do with my beans.
Understood, said she would help the ones that she could. No glimpse of doubt. But where are you now? Years have passed and restless legs have settled. We're finally home. Down is up. We've been at the top. Finally home. Let me lend you a hand. Let me in on the plan. Together we're stronger. Don't wait any longer now. Years have passed and restless legs have settled. We're finally home. Down is up. We've been at the top.
You have a little bit less than 20 minutes left in this video, so if you're wanting to get something done, go ahead, get up, prop me up somewhere, or turn me on your TV, and let's get stuff accomplished. Whether you're like cleaning your house for the night and just kind of want like a slow paced video, or if you are just cleaning throughout the day and you want some company, or if you're just getting ready for the night and you're just kind of watching, prop me up and let's do it together. I'm going ahead and just serving up Waverly's food now, and we were about out of groceries, so we always like to keep a good variety of cans in our pantry, and so it worked out that I was able to make taco soup even though we didn't have any cheese and we had limited tortilla chips. We were still able to have a pretty filling dinner and have it be healthy. So I love having extra cans, especially in the winter. In the summer, we don't really have any soups or anything. But before Waverly went to bed, I wanted to make sure I turn on all of the lights, shut the curtains, and got all of her toys put away, so that way the house could be fully cleaned this night. So I'm going to go ahead and just start to turn on all the lights and shut all the curtains.
A release to find one's peace. What a landscape to never be less. Now years have passed and restless legs have settled.
I don't turn on my twinkle lights every night, but the amount that I have turned them on, it is enough that some of the batteries are starting to go dead. So before I decorate for Christmas, I'm gonna have to remember to get more batteries, so that way I can still have lots of lights through the rest of the holidays, because I love all the coziness that comes when you add the twinkle lights. So I'm excited for all of that, but I just am finishing up by cleaning up Waverly's toys, and she kind of had a mix of everything because it was her birthday. She's been playing with a lot more toys just because they're new. So I just was getting that all cleaned up, so that way once she went to bed, I could dive more into the cleaning and it wasn't too terrible. So now I'm just cleaning up her high chair, and of course she made a mess. There's beans, all of the taco soup basically on the floor. It ended up, some days she's really good about not making a mess, and other days not so good. But while she was eating, I was going ahead and making a list of everything that I still need for Christmas decorations and all of that. And then I was also just planning out the month of November, because I find that I do better when I plan out all of my videos. So that's what I was doing. And I can't remember when. I think Waverly was in bed at this point, because I basically just cleaned off that area, and then I think I put her to bed after that. But I don't remember. You might see her walking around. Who knows, honestly. But I think she is asleep. Oh yeah, it's past 8. She's asleep. But now I'm going ahead and I just turned off the taco soup, and it was still like warm. And then when it got closer to Trajan coming home, I did turn it on low, and then it was just able to stay hot. So I'm going ahead, starting in the kitchen, clearing off the counters, putting things away, clearing and wiping everything off. And then I'm also going to put some olive oil in our pan and heat it up just to kind of season that a little bit.
Finally home. Down is up, we've been at the top. We're finally home. We're finally home.
We got the big pack of Scrub Daddies when we went to Costco, and my old blue one was just getting gross. So it was time that we switched that out. And then what I like to do is, when I'm cleaning our cast iron skillet, I don't like to use our brand new one because it kind of tears it apart. So what I'll do is I'll put that one underneath the sink for when I'm cleaning that, or like really gross things that I don't want to ruin our scrubber, so that way it can just keep it longer. And then the one that's in there now, I went ahead and just threw it away, so that way they're just getting rotated out, and that way, and it works great for us. So if you have a cast iron skillet and you realize that whenever you clean it, it like ruins your scrubbers, and I know technically you're not supposed to wash it with soap, but we always do, and then we just add olive oil to it and it works fine. So now I'm gonna go ahead and just unload this dishwasher. I had ran it earlier this day, and if you watched my previous video, then you're seeing that I'm in the same shirt. I was planning on doing some deep cleaning, and I just was like doing my typical like tidy up during that video, and then I wanted to just tackle all the deep cleaning tonight because then I knew I could take my time, do it slow, and not feel like super rushed trying to get it done before Waverly woke up from her nap. And so it's nice that I just could just take things slow. And there's sometimes that I just want to hurry and get it done, but today I just wanted to take things slow, unload the dishwasher, clean everything, sweep and mop the floors. I also did an organization project, clean the bathroom, all that kind of stuff.
I want someone like you to stand by me always, and I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole.
Putting the stools on the counter, I found this the easiest way to do it, then I'm not constantly moving stuff. And then once I get this done, we're going to go ahead and move on into the organization project. This is underneath the bottom area of my hutch. It's a disaster. I know it needs some work. We're going to get it a little bit better today. If you watched my last video, I did tackle that top shelf, and that is so much better, and it has been working so well for us. So what I'm doing is taking everything out so that way I can see everything I have, because I do have a mix of like crafts, blankets, like extra colored pencils, like markers, type stuff that I use when I'm coloring, because I like to use those adult coloring books, and then I just had like notepads and stuff. So I just wanted to take everything out and kind of see what I had. And once I got everything out, it was kind of overwhelming because I was like, whoa, how am I going to organize this? And I do want to get a few other organizers just so that way it's put together more. But I love being able to keep like extra decor down here, that's just more like everyday, so that way as like I want to change stuff, I can just go into here and kind of look. So right now I have a little bit more than probably normal just because I do have seasonal decor up, and the rest of my everyday decor is in my fall bins because I found that that's the easiest way to store it all, because for like fall and Christmas both, I'm not using either of those things very much. I'll use like a couple of things here and there, but I'm not using most of it. So that's what I find. But what I'm doing now is just kind of sorting stuff out into categories, whether it's like a cord, card, like crayons, craft type stuff, decor, and I'm just kind of separating it.
There's butterflies in my palms and in my eyes, and echoes from the other night, gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me.
One thing that I figured out that I for sure need to get is a little container to keep all of our cords, and then get like the little Velcro ties and put them all together so that way it's organized, because I don't have a container for those, so they just kind of get like scattered. But here on the top right shelf of the hutch, I'm going ahead and just adding the extra decor, and I'm just putting it in there so that way I can easily like look at it, and I won't normally have this garland that I'm about to put in there, so it will free up some of the space once all of the holidays go and I can just fully see what's in there. So keep that in mind as like you're looking, but that's just kind of how I did it. And then I kept like my Christmas candles and then soap that I'm going to be using in the next couple weeks down low. You can kind of see that's where I'm putting them right now, just so that way they're out of the way, but they're not getting like too hot or cold, because that can be an issue for like whenever I pack them away. I will just put them into our storage just because it's in our house, so it's not like it's getting too hot. But now I'm going ahead and just kind of adding in those extra sticky notes that I had, and just extra things, and just organizing it. And so far this is just feeling so much better. It was slightly overwhelming, but the end result is so good.
In a whole different way, you make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. I will read you love poems, hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You make me understand.
I'm just putting a bunch of these like papers and notepads and stuff like that as more of a bookshelf, and then I just kept like the boxes and everything kind of stacked up. It's definitely not organized perfect, but it is so much better than like what it was. And then all of like the extra like manuals and like parts, we have way more in a different cabinet that I need to go through, but this was a good little like spot for it, just so I know where it's at. I need to probably get like another bin for like that type of stuff too as well, so I'm just adding that to my list of things that I need to get. But here in a second I'm going to show you how everything turned out, and like I said, it's not perfect, but compared to the before, it's way better.
In the wildest dream I'd see you again. Never dreamed about nothing else other than you.
But I have that area done. I'm going ahead and just finishing putting the stools on the table, and then I'm going to go ahead and vacuum both of the rugs right here, the rug by the door, get those off, and then vacuum all of the floors, so that way I can get these floors mopped.
I always thought I'd be waiting in vain, but suddenly there you were. Never thought it'd be easy to feel you in my arms, but now we're here and I'm all in, and I wonder about you, 'cause I can stay till the morning or stay till the dawn, but just hold me now. I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind, 'cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around, whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah, whenever you're around. Whenever you're around. Is it too late to feel you? Is it too late to tell you about how much I'm sorry for the things I have done, for the things I never did? But I promise, dear, I'll never let you go. So don't let go, get close to me. Oh, don't let go, get close to me. My body's waiting for you, I know.
For all of my floors today, I'm just going ahead and using hot water with pine salt, and that's it. Now we're moving on into the bathroom. I wanted to give it a really good scrub. Taking all the toys out from Waverly's bath, gonna spray it with my Jaws bathroom cleaner, both the tub and the toilet, and I'm gonna clean both of them.
I wanna be so much better whenever you're around. I wanna say something clever to get in your mind. 'Cause right now we're not together and I lose my way then. Oh, I feel so much better whenever you're around. Whenever you're around. Yeah, yeah. Whenever you're around. Whenever you're around. Whenever you're around, yeah. Whenever you're around. You're like a river in the dark. You stare me right, you lit the spark. And I can feel you tearing down every wall. Come one, come all. You're like an early morning breeze. Your soft red lips and gentle.
Now I'm just going ahead and cleaning this vanity with that bathroom cleaner, and then using that to clean the counters too. And then I just am taking my Jaws cleaner, the window cleaner, to clean the mirror really quick. And then once I get done with that, I'm going to vacuum and mop these floors, and then that's gonna wrap up today's video. I hope you guys were able to get tons of cleaning motivation from today's video, and you were able to clean along with me, or you were able to just sit and relax. But if you did like today's video, I'd love if you gave this video a thumbs up. Also leave me a comment and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys all in my very next video. See you guys later. Bye.
You must have been sent just for me.